Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how I made this puff stitch beanie hat. Be a little bit complicated if you're a beginner, so I suggest you watch the video first and then you can follow along. If you want to see how I made this, stay tuned and we'll get right to it. Okay, so for this project I'm using this Bernat Premium 4-ply medium yarn, and I'll also be using my 5mm crochet hook. Okay, so let's get started. Alright, so to begin, you are going to make a slip stitch like so. Okay, and we're going to start with a chain of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to join into the beginning chain to form a circle. Oops. Okay, now chain 3. And you're going to do 17 double crochets into that ring. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Okay, now you're going to join into the top of that chain 3 space to end this round. Slip stitch to connect the round. Okay, so to begin the next round, we are going to start with a chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And this chain 3 will always count as 1 double crochet. So in the very next stitch, you're going to do 1 double crochet. Okay, like so. In the second stitch, so this is where the chain 3 is. In the first stitch we did 1 double crochet. Next stitch we're going to do our V puff. Let's just call them that for now. So our V puff is going to go in that very next stitch right there. And this is how you do. You wrap your yarn around your hook. Then you go through the top of that stitch, hook the yarn, pull through and pull up, wrap the yarn again, go through the top of that stitch, hook the yarn, pull through and pull up, wrap the yarn, go through the stitch, hook the yarn, pull through and pull up, and then you're going to pull through all 3 loops. And we do that 3 times. Okay, so let me show you that again. And then you chain 1. Okay. Let me just, so after you pull through all the yarns on the, pull through all the loops, then you do 1 chain stitch. Okay, and in each of in this space we're going to work 2 puffs. So this is it. You wrap your yarn, go through 1, pull through and pull up, another time 2, and 3 times. And pull up, hook the yarn, and pull through all the loops on the hook. Then do a chain 1. Next double crochet of the previous round, we work 1 double crochet, and in the next one another double crochet, and in the third one we do our V puffs again. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3. Chain 1, and in that space again, another puff. 1, 2, and 3. and 1 chain stitch. Next one, 1 double crochet in the next stitch and another double crochet in the other stitch. So that is going to be the pattern for this round. It's going to be a puff stitch, 2 double crochet in the next 2 stitches, a puff stitch, 2 double crochets in the next stitch, all the way around. So I'm going to show you the puff stitch one more time. So the very next stitch after the 2 double crochets will be the puff stitch. Let me try to bring this in and stay in focus. Okay, so this is our stitch right here. 1, 2, 3. Hook and pull through, do a chain stitch, and 1 more puff in that space. 1, 2, 3, and just like that. Okay, so next 2 stitches will be 2 double crochets and then another puff. So go ahead and finish this round and I'll meet you. Okay, so your last stitch in this round will be a puff stitch. And now you're going to join, you're going to slip stitch to join in the top of that chain 3 space right there. Okay, and here's where it gets a little bit complicated. So I'm going to need you to watch carefully. Okay, so to begin the next round, we are going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And we have 1 double crochet right here. You're going to wrap your yarn around your needle like so. And then you're going to enter the stitch from behind like this. So this is how your work should look when you stick your needle in. We're going to be making double back post double crochets. Okay, so again, after you chain up 3, you wrap your yarn around your hook like this. For the next double crochet, you're going to stick your needle under your work from the back and then through, hook the thread at the back, pull up and pull through, and do a double crochet right there. Okay, and now we move over to the puff stitch. In the middle of this stitch, in the middle of our puff stitch, we're going to work another 2 puff stitch. So it's going to be 1, 2, and 3. Pull up, pull through all the loops, and do 1 chain stitch, and you're going to work another one in that space. So this part will never change. 1, 2, and 3. Pull through, 1 chain. Okay, so next we have the 2 double crochets. And right here we're going to work these double crochets the same as we worked the first one over here in the back. So wrap your yarn around your hook, stick your needle in from the back and through like so. Hook the thread, pull through, pull up, and complete that 1 double crochet. And you do the same for the next stitch, for the next double crochet. You're entering from the back, hook the yarn, pull through and pull up, and complete that 1 double crochet. Okay, so as you can see, this round is going to be the same. This round that we're working now is going to be the same as this one. So we're doing 2 double crochet, a puff stitch, 2 double crochet, puff stitch, 2 double crochet, all the way around. The only difference is for the double crochets, you are working them in the back post, so we can get this ribbed effect. Okay, and as we build the rows, you will start to see the effect come through a little bit more. So keep going, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. So again, we finished the 2 double crochets right there, so next will come the 2 puff stitches in between the previous puff stitch of the previous round. Okay, so that's 1, and I'll just show you one more time. 2, 3. Okay, and then back post double crochet. And this might be difficult in the beginning, but you'll get the hang of it once you figure out how to. It's not hard, basically. You stick the yarn in, the needle in from the back, wrap it around, hook it, pull through and pull up. It'll take a couple tries to get it right, but after you get the hang of it, it becomes easier. Okay, so go ahead and finish this round and I'll meet you. Okay, so you will always end on a puff stitch. Okay, and then you'll join in the top of the chain 3 to finish. Slip stitch to join that round. Okay, and this is what I have so far. Okay, for the next round, it will be an increasing round. And what I mean by that is that's when we're going to start this. The next round is where we're going to start to increase our stitches. Okay, so now we're going to start with a chain 3. Okay, and right here we have 1 stitch, and this one counts as 1 also. So we have 1 so far because this chain 3, like I said, counts as 1. So you're going to do another double crochet around this stitch, and it's a back post, so this is what you do. Wrap your yarn around your hook, stick your needle under this chain 3 from the previous round, like so. Hook the yarn in the back, pull through and pull up, and complete that double crochet. So now you have two double crochets there, and around the next stitch you're going to work 2 double crochets, back post again. All of our double crochets will be worked in the back post. 1 and 2. So now we have 4 stitches. Previous round 2 stitches, next round 4 stitches. Okay, we'll be increasing in even numbers. Right here comes our puff. Same thing, we work our 2 puffs, or a puff V. 1, 2, 3. Hook and pull through. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1. Okay, next comes the 2 double crochets, and we're going to work 2 double crochets around each for 4 double crochets. So that's, oops, 1, 2, 1, and 2. Okay, next comes our puff stitch, and then our double crochets where 2 becomes 4. Okay, so go ahead and finish this round, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. Okay, so I'm finishing up round 4. Slip stitch to join. Okay. Alright, and again, start the same way. Chain 3, and then down here we have 4 double crochets. This was our increasing round. Okay, so this counts as 1 double crochet. We're going to do 1 double crochet around each of the next stitches. Each of the next 3. 1, 2, and 3. For a total of 4. Because the first chain counts as 1 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this round will not be an increased round. It will be same as the previous round. So 4 stitches between each puff. Okay, so go ahead and do that. So you do 4, then the puff V, 2, 3, chain 1, 2, 3, chain 1, then 4 back posts, double crochets around the next 4 stitches. So this round should be easy. Okay, so go ahead and do that, and if you notice, our ridges are starting to form. Okay, so go ahead and finish this round. 4 double crochets, V-puff, 4 double crochets, V-puff all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. Okay, so I've finished round 5. I'm just going to slip stitch to join. Okay, and round 6 will be an increasing round. Okay, so we're going to start with our chain 3. We have 4 stitches on the bottom and we want 6. So this counts as 1. I'm going to do 1 double crochet around the very next stitch. And another double crochet around that stitch. Two double crochets also around the third stitch. 1 and 2, and then 1 double crochet around the 4th stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 2 double crochets around the 2nd and 3rd stitch, 1 double crochet around the 1st and 2nd, for a total of 6. Okay, so we move over to our, what are we calling this again? Our puff V, and we're gonna work the puff V right here. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, and chain 1. Okay, now we move over to our 4 double crochets, which we're going to make into 6. Okay, so 1 double crochet around the first one, 2 double crochets around the second, 2 double crochets around the third, 1 double crochet around the 4th. That should be simple enough. Okay, so 1 around the first, 2 around the second, that's 1, and 2, 2 around number 3, 1 and 2, and then 1 double crochet around the back post of the 4th one. And we should have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now we come up to our, I keep forgetting, our V-puff. Okay, so you're going to work your V-puff, your 2 V-puff in the center of these 2 puffs right here. Then you're going to turn these 4 into 6. Then you puff, then increase to 6. Then you puff, increase, all the way around until you get back to this chain 3 space. So keep going and I will meet you there. Okay, so I have finished round 6 and let me just join this right here. Okay, so I finished round 6 and now for round 7, chain 3. This we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches plus the chain 3, which counts as our 6th. We're just going to do a back post double crochet around each of the double crochets of the previous round. So this round is not an increasing round. Okay, so just 1 double crochet around each double crochet for a total of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's counting the chain 3. Then you do your puff V. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1, and another puff in that space. 2, 3. Okay, and now we come up to our 6 double crochets. 3, 4, 5, 6. You're gonna do 1 double crochet around each of these stitches all the way across, working only in the working back post double crochet. So by now you should have the hang of this now. Okay, so this is round 7. So you're gonna work your puff V, 6 double crochets, puff V, 6 double crochets all the way around to complete this row. Keep going and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so round 7 is complete. Now we're gonna move on. Well, once I do the slip stitch to join, we are going to move on to round 8, which is going to be our next increase round. If you are making this for a small head or a child, you want to stop your increase at 6, and all you would do is continue from here the same as row 7. You just continue repeating row 7 until you have the depth of your hat. Okay, so but for an adult size head, we're gonna increase again. So for round 8, you're gonna start with your chain 3. Okay, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and counting this makes 6, and we got to turn that into 8. So we're going to go 1 double crochet around the second one, 1 double crochet around the third, another double crochet around the third, 2 double crochets around the fourth, 1 around the 5th, and 1 around the 6th. So our increase will happen on the middle stitches. Our increase happens on the middle stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then our puff V, 1, 2, 3, or V puff, 2, 3. Okay, so again you do 1 double crochet around the first double crochet, 1 double crochet around the second double crochet, 2 double crochets around number 3, so that's 1, and oops, and 2 double crochets around number 4, 1 and 2, and then 1 double crochet around number 5, whoops, and 1 double crochet around number 6, for a total of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you do your V puff, 2, 3, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, chain 1. Whoops. And you keep doing your increase of 8 stitches, well, turning 6 into 8 stitches. Then your puff V, increase puff V all the way around until you get back to your chain 3 space, and I'll meet you there. Okay, so round 8 is complete. I'll just join in the top of my chain 3 with a slip stitch. Okay, and guess what? That concludes our increase rounds. So for now, for the rest of this toque hat, what do you call it, beanie hat, you're just going to be repeating row, well, this row. So chain, this is row 9, 1, 2, 3. So row 9 is going to be the row that you will repeat until you have the depth of your hat. Okay, so let's go. You have 1 chain 3 and 7 double crochets off the previous round. So you're going to do 1 back post double crochet around each double crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now you get to the puff V. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, and chain 1. Okay, now 1 double crochet back post, 1 back post double crochet around each of the next 8 double crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then you get to your puff V. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, and 1 chain stitch. Okay, and that is our pattern. Gonna keep repeating that, like I said, until you have, well, until it can fit on your head like a hat. Okay, and then when I'm finished mine, we'll come back and we'll work the brim. Okay, so keep going, and I'll see you at the end of my hat, pretty much. Okay, so I've gotten to the depth of my hat. I know it seems like I could have gone some more, but I want the band of my hat to be a little bit wide, to be about 5 or 6 rows wide. So if I count this part, I have 16 of these ridges. Okay, it's up to you if you want to go more and just make a small band of, say, 2 or 3 rows of single crochet or half double crochet. Totally up to you. Like I did that with my previous, I made this hat before, and I have 19 of these ridges if I count them. And then when I got to the bottom, I just did 3 rows of I did 2 rows of half double crochet and 1 row of single crochet, and I was fine with that. But now for this other one, I think I want to get fancy. Okay, so to get started, I'm gonna chain 2, and I'm gonna work a row of half double crochet in each stitch all the way around. And I'm not working in a back post, I'm just going through the front, just going through each stitch and doing 1 half double crochet all the way around. Okay, so just keep going, 1 half double crochet in each stitch all the way around. And then when you get up to the puff, you're gonna do 1 half double crochet in the center of the puff, and then 1 in the very next stitch after the puff. And you're gonna just continue that all the way around until you get back to the beginning chain. Okay, so I've come to the end of this round, and I'm just going to join in the chain 2 with a slip stitch, and then I'm going to chain 2 again, and then I'm going to work a front post and a back post double crochet alternating in each of the next stitch. So this is what I mean. In the first stitch, I'm going to work a front post half double crochet. So I'll put my needle, I'll wrap my yarn around my thread, wrap my yarn around my needle, sorry, and go through the front of the stitch of the previous round like so. Hook the yarn, pull through, hook the yarn, and pull through all the loops on the hook to complete my half double crochet. Then the next stitch, I'm going to enter from the back and hook the yarn, pull through and pull up, hook the yarn, pull through to complete that half double crochet in the back post. So I'm going to be working one front post, one back post, one front post, one back post in each of the stitches all the way around in this round. So go ahead and complete that, and I will meet you at the end of this round. Okay guys, so I have finished this round and I joined with a slip stitch, and now for the next round I'm going to chain 2, and I'm pretty much going to repeat following the pattern that I have that is forming here. So I know the very first stitch will be a front post half double crochet, and then the next one will be a back post half double crochet. Okay, so you're going to just keep repeating that all the way around until you finish that row, and then you would do that for another 2 or 3 rows until you have the width of your band for the hat. So I will show you what my finished hat looks like when I'm done. Okay, so keep going and I'll see you there. Okay, so I've gone ahead and finished my hat. I have 5 rows of this half double crochet for the band, and I'm satisfied with 5 rows. I think that's enough. And I've cut my tail off. I'm just gonna secure my end right there. Okay, and this is the finished hat so far. If you are satisfied with it like this, you can stop here and just weave in your end, or you can add a pom-pom on top to give it a nice little finish. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another one. Bye.